We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. We need each other. One thing, and we both know what's at stake. Just before we go. Can't think of better company. We need each other. Right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Anything of use? Wish I had a bag of holding. Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
That open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
More of those wretched things. Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Moving.
Light on my feet.
You're alive. We might have escaped. We need each other.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby. Always room for more. What's inside?
Won't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
More of those wretched things. Here we go again.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this'll be a short fight. Got to move.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Heading there.
These boots have seen everything. My wounds are too much to bear.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect. I can keep going a little longer now.
don't mind if I do. Seems like a good moment to talk.
I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry. Not a word. Let's try to keep that lovely neck of yours in one piece. Hmm? And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod? You son of a...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things, somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldurs Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
There. A mind flayer. But it's hurt.
That thing...
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide. You feel the creature's thoughts stumble against your magic, your will to resist. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Keep your distance, darling. On my way.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. One day I'll catch a break. What's going on with that room?
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone?
The magic around the sigil hisses like a cornered cat. Your only option now is to grab the hand and pull.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend It's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall? That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand, so who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region, were you not? No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
You think it's dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous. One of them... Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
He's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even us.
Damaze?
Enough. Lower the trap. Ready your blade.
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
No!
You lying rat! Got to press on.
I feel death's cold grip. Time to move.
Blood comes easy these days. On my way.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Shall we cut and run?
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification. You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
You're not versed in magic, are you? Oh, I do apologize. I meant to ask, are you studied in magic? Name, if you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like. What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp then.
I should speak up.
Has the error of your ways become clear? You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zorru, has seen Githyanki. A Kresh must be near. We will ask this Zorru where he has seen my kin.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Well, hello.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Blackets will be done.
Looking ahead. Very well.
Of course I want to be rich, but not if it'll get me killed.
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
Well, in that case...
Come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it.
It would have been quicker to kill them.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
Wouldn't take much to send that stone crashing downwards.
Indolence breeds madness.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have. Don't waste a step.
Thank you, Gibblebuck! Everything all right out there? Think I'm stupid? Don't know who you are or what you've done with the boss. But if you come through that door, you're getting a knife in the guts.
Watch your back. Simple.
No time to rest.
You're dead! See anything?
Nothing.
All clear.
Have to keep going. No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Keep looking. Something's up.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Fuck on! Here it comes!
Sounds like fun.
Make way.
Another fight. Let's go. Seems the only way out is through. What path lies before me? Never a dull moment.
Let my name be known. Death, you will not take me. Onward.
Break them.
I need healing! Now!
Nothing will stand in my way.
injuries need tending.
Have to keep going.
This is your end.
I won't give in. I'll strike you down.
Let me strike true. Time to meet your maker. Let's make this quick.
I am fury. I am death.
Focus, strike true.
I will assist.
Hungry for the slaughter.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. If not over, then through. Maybe I need more pockets. I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Off we go then.
Action, not reaction.
Step quick.
Can't give up now. Moving in. Let's see what this does. No lock, no handle. How does it open?
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
No lock, no handle. How does it open? No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Assume nothing.
Let's move. Another step forward. This place wasn't built for the living.
Don't touch me. A crooked touch.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Moving ahead. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
The trap. Move with purpose.
What now?
What to do?
Looks like a trap there.
What's in here? Watch how you go. There's a trap. How much further can I go?
Take heed.
Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Best avoid that trap.
Watch how you go. There's a trap. Step carefully. There's a trap.
gates and blades always shut.
Action, not reaction.
Trust no one.
Still breathing, despite everything. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock. As the lock opens, weak magic pulses from the book. Such a waste, binding it to dry, dead parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been silently recorded by this book.
Let's have a look. That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him. Here goes nothing.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Something over there. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
Survival is all that matters.
Excellent. Keep them guessing.
Got to focus. Down with you.
I am fury. I am death. I will not know failure.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Dost thou think to rush fate? See to the dead first.
Can't give up. Not now.
Time to strike.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Need to act fast. Feel my mistress's wrath.
I will ascend. Make way.
What now? Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Outmaneuver them.
I'm ready.
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Fools. Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? Because that would be senseless. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? At this particular junction, perhaps that is not so far from the truth. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
These boots have seen everything. That might be worth a look. No hope of clearing this without a shovel. I'll take that.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to keep...
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Very dynamic, very interesting, very story-driven, but like role-heavy and high player engagement gameplay, which I think is just fantastic. Yeah, someone said it's fun. The players get to contribute a lot to the narrative. Exactly.
Okay, here's my problem though. I don't think I played with anyone.
Yeah, I don't fully understand.
I don't either. But I'm like sure that I did something at some point where I would try to force influence someone and I had to roll dice, and if I failed, it was bad.
Does Star Wars Saga Edition ring any bells?
I don't know. What is this? Star Wars Missions is a simple solitaire adventure game.
Solitaire adventure game?
Each mission is a 74-page book, start of a story, mission briefing, and the rest of the story. You have to choose character cards, specified number of weapons and ability cards. Will be required to use a weapon, a vehicle, and or ability to check against the skill. Oh, this might be it.
What is this called again? Sorry?
It's called Star Wars Missions.
Star Wars Missions. Does those look right?
I don't know. I just don't know.
It doesn't seem like people liked it. It's very lowly rated.
I mean, I was a kid, right?
And it's Star Wars content. So
yeah.
Maybe it was just interesting.
And I was super into super into Star Wars.
Click on the second last image.
The tin doesn't look familiar.
No? Okay.
I don't know, but just because it doesn't look familiar, my aunt was such a garage sale lady,
right?
Yeah. Like I might have owned it with only like part
half
of
the stuff or
something.
Yeah.
And, oh, you know what? No, it has. It definitely had multiple D6s. This is not a thing I had encountered as a small child. Then again, like I said, my aunt was a very garage saley lady. She may have just gotten different dice.
It doesn't have a D8. Well, or D12 or whatever that was. You're playing with D6s, kid. You're just gonna have a harder campaign. It's advanced difficulty. It's a feature. It's not a bug. It's just what it is.
Feel like that was a Scholastic Book Fair pickup. Yeah, that could be a thing. Anyway, okay, I don't want to talk about this too much more. This is driving me very crazy now though, because I have these little snippets of memory from when I was 8 or 9. 10 maybe. It's I definitely tried to I don't think you play as characters you recognize. I think you're a nobody and you level up and stuff.
That's exactly how Edge of the Empire works. Yeah, I feel like the designers must have been at least somewhat inspired by Missions.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that. Anyway.
But yeah, anyways, back to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, hope you all are enjoying it.
Absolutely fantastic launch, breaking 11th highest concurrent player count on Steam in all of its history for a single-player / co-op game is very cool. A lot of games that are going to hit that kind of player count is going to be big, not necessarily massively multiplayer in the way that MMOs are, but big competitive things like Apex. I heard was one of the ones that they didn't quite beat out. Other things like that where tons of people can play. It's not story-driven, yada yada. Also, there's games like Apex that are ahead of it that are free to play. This is a purchased title, so big news. There's been a few games that have been coming out recently that like Final Fantasy 16, seeing the reception of that, and then now seeing the reception of Baldur's Gate. I had been in this state for a long time where I was like, wow, gaming's dead, dude.
Yeah, but then it goes to show you, it's like cinema. All of a sudden, you put some movies people actually want to watch, like the Super Mario Brothers movie, Barbie yeah. Oppenheimer. Yeah. And it's oh no, the cinema's not dead. People want to go to the movies.
You released 600 Marvel movies in a row, and people got a little tired of it eventually.
Yeah, it did take a long time.
It did.
And honestly, I didn't even get tired of it until they started really sucking. Like some of those movies do not deserve even to have as good scores on Rotten Tomatoes or whatever as they do. The Eternals is garbage. It is just 4 hours of absolutely who cares. Like I just can't.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really happy to hear it because I had been doom and glooming gaming for a while now. And I mean, BattleBit coming out of like seemingly nowhere for me, at least. I know they were apparently in a playtest for a super long time, but I wasn't aware of that. Baldur's Gate 3 coming out and just killing it. I'm very hopeful for Starfield coming up soon. We'll see how that goes. There's just like, there's things going on. It feels okay, actually, for the kind of first time in a while, I think. But I don't know. But yeah, great launch. Moving on, I guess. New topic. Want to talk about your face?
My face. Yeah, we could talk about my face.
Yeah.
I'm pretty frustrated. We've tried dealing with this in private and it hasn't really gotten anywhere. So we're going public. A while back, we broke up with Anchor, who had been a longtime sponsor, over a scandal where they were collecting user. Well, I shouldn't say collecting user video, but they certainly had user data.
Mishandling.
They were mishandling user data through their Eufy sub-brand of smart devices. So particularly security cameras were the ones that were found to be very vulnerable to having data accessed or stolen. And they explicitly said, yeah, we don't none of this is accessible online. And then it definitely was accessible online. And instead of just coming out and saying, oh, sorry, that was an oversight. We will stop doing that immediately. And here's how we're fixing it. They were like, no. But if we did, then it's because we had to. And if we had to, it's because it's your fault. Like it
was bad. It was really bad.
It was really bad. So we cut them off. And what's really frustrating is that they don't appear to have gotten the memo, even though we've contacted them multiple times. So here's an X from Junal Ahmed. Sorry, I'm never going to get used to that.
Here's an X. Is that actually? It says tweet on it.
I don't know.
I don't know how anything works.
Anyway, here's me still on a product page for them, in spite of the fact that we have told them multiple times that this needs to not be here anymore. So that's pretty skeezy to me. But Luke brought up a good point in the pre-show. If we endorsed it at some point, is that technically incorrect?
Yeah. I don't technically know. I think if you're not endorsing it anymore and you're specifically saying something that is different to what is set there, I think that's extremely misleading and not okay.
I mean,
but I don't know if it's like illegal.
Obviously, the way that I feel about it is that if there is no ongoing relationship and we have unceremoniously dumped these guys for being skis balls, that if they keep putting my face on their product pages, that is extremely misleading about the current state of the relationship.
Absolutely.
Regardless of whether I ever said that something was good.
Yeah.
And there are exceptions to that. If I were to publish an editorial piece of content and they were pulling a direct quote from that with the proper context, that's one thing. But I believe the quote that they've got in there...
I actually zoomed in on this. I don't know what it says.
I can't have... it uses the latest gallium nitride